All right, awesome. Let me see those hands. How many of you enjoyed that video? I do every single time. I do. And that is because it brings it to life for us. It helps us to understand how these patches work, what they do, why they're so important to us, and why so many people are literally raving because of Super Patch. All right, so give me 1 second. I need to make sure I can bring up this other set of slides before we bring Dr. Bramwell to the line. But if you are enjoying this so far, let me see a money sign in the comments right now. If you're enjoying what you're watching right now, let me see a money sign in the comments right now. I am literally trying to get these. Give me 1 second. The slides are giving me some trouble today, and it's all right. Because guess what? I won't allow this to make me quit. I'm just technology is doing what it's doing tonight. Is doing technology is doing all right. I think we're good now. I'm gonna be able to bring Dr. Bramwell to the line in 1 second, you guys. So here's the deal. We want you to understand this. When it comes to our patches, as you just saw, and a lot of people are not understanding that medicines have us believing that we need them, right? And there are so many people that the first thing they think, as soon as they're feeling something in their bodies, what do? They go grab a pill. They're looking for a pill to fix things, right? They're looking for a pill immediately. We want you to know that there's a better way. And if you believe that there's a better way, go ahead and write better way in the comments. And so what I want to do is I want to invite Dr. Nicole Bramwell to the line with me. She's gonna come up to the line with me. There you are, Dr. Bramwell. I'm gonna share my screen. You can let everyone know who you are. And I am gonna bring these patches up because who do we want sharing what these patches do for us? None other than the Dr. Nicole Bramwell. The floor is yours.
Hello, 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 everyone. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, we can.
Awesome, awesome. So you know I'm excited about these, right? I'm just so excited to talk about these. I've been doing it all day, traveling up and down the road, sharing. I'm a doctor for over 30 years, but let me tell you, at this point, that is not important. Just know that I am a medical doctor and I am too excited to be able to share these because these have no ingredients, no medications, and I can help everyone from the pediatric age to over 100 years old or plus with these patches because no side effects, no contraindications, right? So we're just going to start talking about these. Definitely pain and inflammation is at the top of the list for a lot of people of what's going on. And we can now help tons of people that have had chronic pain, acute pain, pain after surgery with the Freedom Patch. The Freedom Patch is also going to address inflammation, which is at the root of so many things. So we need to have that Freedom Patch at hand, right? And then we've got the Victory Patch, which a lot of athletes are using, pro athletes in every single arena of professional sports are using these Victory Patches. They help with balance and agility, performance, okay, but also recovery, which is immensely important, and also neuropathy. So those of you dealing with neuropathy, you can actually have this. Now, no medical claims of cure or treatment. However, the testimonials will tell the story. We've got the Liberty Patch, which is our foundational patch of balance and stability. Again, like Mrs. Moore said, this is directly linked to longevity. This is a biomarker for longevity. And so everybody needs this. We have a non-dominant side and a dominant side. That means that all of our balance is a little off until you put this patch on, right? And then also the homeostasis of the autonomic nervous system. And if that's too many words for you, basically that's your involuntary nervous system that controls your heart rate, your blood pressure, all of that. And so this is going to put that in homeostasis, which means great balance. Homeostasis means the same. All right. And we've got Ignite. So we're not going to say weight loss. What we are going to say is at rest. This patch will increase your basal metabolic rate, which is your metabolic rate when you're doing nothing. You're not doing anything, but you can burn up to 500 calories a day just putting this patch on. That is life changing for many people who struggle to be able to do that. And we've got the Joy Patch. Oh my gosh, how many people have been touched by wearing the Joy Patch? It's for mood, whether it just be short periods of sadness or longer periods of sadness, depression, feeling down, okay? So, and then pair it with the peace patch, which is my favorite patch. It's for stress and anxiety, and also that overfiring, dysynchronous nerve firing. It will quiet that down, and it basically helps to blend everything out. So we are putting that peace patch on with everything. All right, and all of us are under stress, so you need the peace patch. I promise you, you do. And then the Lumi patch. I am just impressed by this patch to be able to put on a patch that actually makes your skin look amazing. It is helping with the dark circles that I was just so concerned about with my allergies and what have you. But guess what? Because my allergies are getting better with my Defend patch, and I don't have to take any Zyrtec anymore. The Defend patch is for your immune system, allergies, and also blood flow. And we've got video of people with the patch on, without the patch, and then see their blood flow actually on video improve with the Defend patch. Focus. Who doesn't need focus these days? The focus patch does exactly that, but it also helps with memory. All right. And we've got the rocket patch, which Chris Courtenay told you there's some problems in the bedroom for some people, but let me tell you, you use this rocket patch the way that it is supposed to be used, depending on your age. You got to use it longer, you know, if you're older. So that's how we got to do. I just turned 60 yesterday, so I understand, but it's okay because the rocket patch can help, but it can also help my ladies that are in perimenopause and menopause, okay? And you're going to pair that with some other patches, the Peace patch and the Ignite patch. That's going to help you blend out those hormones. And then we've got the Kick It patch. Whatever your bad habit, the Kick It patch can help you. So whether it be procrastination, smoking, you know, alcohol, any of those bad habits, even negative thinking, please use the Kick It patch. And we're putting that even with some of our kids that are having like ADHD or non-attention, because it's going to help with like nail biting and different habits that are taken on because of those conditions, right? Again, no promise of cure or treatment, but again, the testimonials have it. And the REM, so 6 billion people have problems with sleep. I just got called by a friend today that has problems with sleep. The REM patch, the literature shows that we have studies that promise you, that show you that the REM patch will make your sleep better, get better sleep, longer sleep, more quality sleep, and wake up and actually have improvement in all the things that are affected by good sleep or bad sleep. So it can make it negative if you got bad sleep. If you got good sleep, it's going to get better, like your mood, your energy, and all of those things the next day. And that is definitely helped by the REM patch. So I know I went super fast, but there's one more patch, and that's the Boost patch. That's our most recent patch, introduced in November of 2024. Let me tell you, I drove up and down the road a few months ago, and that patch kept me awake, alert. And the biggest thing that I realized is that my butt did not get numb on the ride. And I rode for like 11 hours, and literally I was just completely just energized, and that's without caffeine. So you can get off that caffeine, especially if you pair that with the Kick It patch. That's going to help you stop that particular habit. So Mrs. Moore, you know I get too excited. You know I'm all pumped up here. I'm sitting in a restaurant and I'm pumped up.
Dr. Bramwell, what do you feel about this right here? How does this make you feel?
God, you know this is my happiest moment, right? So I've been in tons of companies. I have never, ever, ever, ever been in a company where and I've been in all wellness companies, and none of them have an entire board of doctors. And these doctors are not paid by Super Patch, and they are out there doing this research, and they use the patches themselves and in their patients. This is phenomenal. This is life changing for all of us to know this. So know that the doctors are getting a clue. So although we got to still change some minds and we got to still change some practices, but man, this is amazing and miraculous for us to be able to do this.
Well, Dr. Bramwell, before we bring our two guests up to give our testimonies, one of the things that our CEO said this weekend is that it took 5 generations to get to the fact that 5 generations was the reason why we're so pill dependent or drug dependent, right? The world is drug dependent, not just in the United States, but if it took 5 years for the world to become, or 5 decades, I'm sorry, not 5 years, 5 decades for the world to become drug dependent, it's going to take 5 decades for the world to become not drug dependent. And so he says he's here for the life haul. He's doing this for the rest of his life. And I'm going to say another thing, because I do realize that although we love helping people and although we love having fun, I do realize that there are a lot of people who are just purely business minded, and they're show me the dollars, they show me the money kind of people. And not that they don't care about people, but people that are business minded are more show me the money. You know, one of the things that Jay said, and he said this, and I want to say this for everyone that's listening tonight. He said people are offering him multiple billions of dollars to buy the rights to his product. Multiple billions. He won't sell. He says, I got a team already, right? He won't sell. If people are offering him multiple billions of dollars to buy the rights to his products, there's no reason why each one of you that are even invited to take a look at what we're looking at right now should say no. Because it's obvious that the people that are offering him multiple billions of dollars know something that you don't. And I'm going to leave it like that. Thank you so much, Dr. Bramwell. All right, y'all, thank you so much. Y'all, she always brings the fire, her knowledge, right? So I wanted to drop that one there for everyone that's money-minded, right? And I got some more for you that are money-minded, because we're going to hit all the people tonight, okay? But we have two amazing testimonies, and I want to go right over to Conyers, Georgia. And we've got Angela Brown, who's actually a lifelong nurse. She was a nurse for many, many years. Angela Brown, you can go ahead and unmute yourself. She drove an hour and some change today to come and get patched, to come and have her stability test done. Angela Brown joined as an ambassador before trying the products out. She joined, and today was her first time trying the patches and having her stability test done. I want you all to know, right? Angela, come on and come to the line. I just need you to start talking so I can pin you.
Hello. This is Angela. Hi, Nina.
How are you? There you go. Let me pin you with me. Hello, beautiful.
Well, you know, I'm so excited to be on here. I'm telling you, I just have to tell the people.
What happened today? Tell the people what happened.
Listen. She's right. I drove over an hour and some change to get there. I was just so adamant about these patches without even really knowing about the patches. And Nina was like, you know what? Let me do a stability test on you. I was shocked. I was like, really? Do I really need it? And she was like, yeah, let's just do it. I tell you, it was unbelievable. I could not believe that my stability, how it improved basically with just a patch in matter of seconds. It's like it worked immediately. And I was just surprised. I've seen her do them, and you know, I believed it then, but to actually experience it is something totally different. And I also did, I believe it was the Victory patch, was it, Nina? Mm-hmm. The Victory patch. And I had mentioned to her I had just had ankle surgery. So I was limping and everything coming in. And she said, you know what, let me put the Victory patch on it. And I went to walk, and I kid you not, I couldn't believe I had no pain. I wasn't limping. And I'm telling you, this was the whole day, the entire day. And I've spent years, as she mentioned, I'm a retired nurse. I spent so many years on medicine health, you know, and so to come in contact with something as such as this, I have to be a part of it. I just had to be a part of this. So I want to say thank you, Nina.
You're welcome. I'm so glad you took the drive, and I'm so glad that you and I was on a meeting, but I stopped the meeting to make sure that I gave you a stability test, because I needed you to feel that for yourself. It's one thing, as you said, to see it. It's another thing to feel it for yourself. Yes. Because it's a different kind of testimony that you give. And I know that as a nurse, you had your science brain on when you said yes before even trying to practice. So I knew you got it, but now you get it.
Now I get it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And you got some guests on the line too. You got some guests on the line. Thank you so much.
I just want to encourage everyone about the super patch. It works. until it does work. And you have to try it for yourself. So definitely don't let this here pass you guys by. Get on it now. Please get
Ooh.
involved.
All right. Thank you so much. All
You're
right.
welcome.
All right. Y'all, I can't make this up. Facts tell, stories sell, right? Facts tell. We did not pay her to say that. She drove here over an hour and then had to drive over an hour back to the other side of town. And it probably took her longer to get back because that's just the way Georgia goes, right? And we had some flurries today, which meant that people were out there driving even crazier because they were